Welcome to our presentation on Assignment 2 of Marketing and Communication Information and Decision Making. My name is Katherine. Also presenting is Rennie and Tamara Urrutia. Welcome to the Marketing Research Team. This presentation is a marketing brief for your agency to undertake marketing research for Aldi supermarkets across Australia. My name is Katherine. I'm the WA Division Marketing Manager. Rennie is also here with me, and she is the South Australian Division Marketing Manager. And in New South Wales, we also have Tamara Urrutia, who is the Marketing Manager there. Our marketing objectives have been derived from a SWOT analysis that was recently carried out by myself, Zoe and Tamara. The analysis is actually in Appendix 1 of the report, if you care to have a look. We recognise that one of the major weaknesses has come from a Roy Morgan research study in 2020, and it indicated that Aldi has a very low market share of only 12%. We would like to improve on this market share by introducing some new shopping experiences for our customers. We think that we can increase customer satisfaction levels by introducing self-service technologies like self-service checkouts and online click and collect services. We could also think about introducing a loyalty program as well. We would like to improve the customer shopping experience and satisfaction levels by 20% in 6 months, and we'd also like to, if we do introduce loyalty programs, have a 20% sign-up rate in 12 months. We have 3 main research objectives for your agency to achieve. The first one, queuing and checkout experience. We think that by introducing self-service checkouts, this will reduce queue times, and by introducing click and collect, we may increase customer satisfaction for the do-it-yourself customer. Research has shown that customers feel empowered and in control, etc., if they can manage these tasks by themselves. But we would also like to understand how our customers feel about the service they receive at checkouts. Would we be jeopardising our reputation if customers don't want the technology and prefer a face-to-face interaction? Research has also shown that loyalty programs have an influence on where customers shop depending on the reward. Do our customers like reward programs, and how do they value these sorts of programs? Also, how do customers wish to be communicated with about rewards, specials and latest news items? Now I'll hand you over to Zoe, who is going to discuss the questionnaire design. Thanks, Zoe.
The design of a questionnaire is critical to the success of survey research and is an essential factor in the data collection process. Studies have shown that the design of a questionnaire can have a significant impact on the quality of the results and survey data. According to marketing author Peter Ricks, a poorly executed questionnaire can result in a high level of non-sampling errors. Factors such as format, language, length and purpose can all impact the quality of survey data. The format of the questionnaire is what the participant will first see, and if the questionnaire is formatted in such a way that it is unclear and hard to navigate, it is highly likely that they will choose to either not participate or their responses will not be accurately collected. The language that is used throughout the questionnaire will guide the responses of the participants. If questions are too wordy or don't make sense, it will be hard for the participants to understand what they should respond with. Tone is also a critical part of the language used in a questionnaire. It can have a significant impact on responses and alter the reliability of the responses. Open questions can be more challenging than closed questions for respondents to answer, making it harder to capture their true response. The length of the questionnaire will have a significant impact on the survey results, as a questionnaire that is quite long or time-consuming to complete will likely result in disengaged participants. Where participants become disengaged, they will abandon the survey and leave questions unanswered. We're also mindful that surveys which are too long will increase the amount of time spent analysing the results, which will use up unnecessary time and resources. The purpose of the survey allows participants to understand why they are completing it and what Aldi will do with this information. Where a survey's purpose is undefined, participants are less likely to take part in completing the survey, as they would want to know what Aldi is going to do with their responses and their information. If the purpose is unclear, less people will complete the survey, and this will have an impact on the data collection. Tamara will now speak about the recommendations we have to overcome these barriers.
The questionnaire should include vital information for the respondent to identify key elements within the survey. These include the date, title, purpose of the questionnaire, and the organisation's name. This also ensures the processing of the survey is easier to collect and store the data appropriately. It is also recommended the questionnaire be short to complete, respond, and process so non-sampling errors are avoided. To minimise and eliminate non-sampling errors, it is also recommended that the language is easy to understand. The tone and question sequence must also be carefully designed and be appropriate for the target intended. For the chosen survey, closed questions are preferred as open-ended questions can lead to misinterpretations and skewed answers. Before proceeding with the questionnaire, it is essential that it is tested for accuracy and effectiveness. One option is to perform informal testing via pre-testing. Pre-testing can be carried out on a group of people that can provide feedback and help identify any issues or discrepancies on the questionnaire. This also allows for modifications to be executed if required. Another testing method that can be performed is pilot testing. Pilot testing involves formal testing on a small sample of subjects that can also provide valuable feedback on the questionnaire before launching it. Major concerns have been identified recently in Aldi Australia. The information provided will enable the gap analysis on Aldi's customers. With 2 marketing objectives and 3 research objectives defined to guide a gap analysis research, the information required to fulfill these objectives has been outlined. Key considerations for the design questionnaire have been identified and brief recommendations have been outlined on how to overcome potential pitfalls. Using qualitative research as our chosen method, using a survey and non-probability judgmental quota sampling technique, we anticipate a 40% response rate for the questionnaire. The information provided will enable the gap analysis on Aldi's customers. The expected outcome is that Aldi will improve overall customer satisfaction and increase market share within the Australian supermarket industry. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and may Aldi continue to thrive in the Australian market, being good different.